You know why we're here. We are here to make money. Cold hard cash. Juicy. Hi guys, and welcome back to Crypto Chester. My name is Chester, and today I'm going to be walking you through the crypto markets. Yes, I am. First things first, I'm going to be starting off with Bitcoin here on the short-term time frame. I'll just put my T on the coaster. Then we're going to be moving across to Bitcoin here on the midterm, the 4 hour. We're going to hit up the 4 hour, guys, and then straight after that, we're going to go straight to the long term because you guessed it, nothing has actually changed with Bitcoin. We're still going sideways. It's still a pretty boring scenario coming through there once we're done with Bitcoin, guys. Gonna try and get it done fairly quick, in probably around 15 minutes today. And then we're just going to get through and do as many altcoin requests as physically possible because that's where the real money is at the moment, I think, in terms of day trading and stuff like that. They're the ones that are moving like 3% and stuff like that, whereas Bitcoin's just like, meh. I'm not going nowhere, man. It's just chilling, right? It's not really doing that much, but we're ready. We're waiting for that position. We're locked in. We know what we're gonna do if it goes up. We know what we're gonna do if it goes down, right? We're ready. We're literally finger on the trigger sort of scenario, right? So it's not a problem. It's not a problem. It's just it's a patience game right now, right? We need to be patient. We need to be ready. So I just need to check my audio interface. 1 second, guys. I don't think it's working properly. Hopefully that's better. Yes, I think it is. It looks better, right? Looks better. Right. Starting off, let's do some. Let's have a bit of H2O. Soothe the throat for a little bit, even though the throat is absolutely fine. Just need to soothe it. We got Phoenix, Leader Crypto. We got Simon. We got Lauren. We've got Salman Sadiq with Alistair as well. We got Iswa. We've got Kevin coming through. It's been a long time, Kevin. Hope you're having a good time, my good sir. We've also got Sarigra as well, and Hadra Salim popping by as well. Good to see you on the stream. And I didn't forget you last index, my guy out here. Great time, mate. My lunch just arrived. Wonderful. Amazing stuff, man. I just had some mince pie pastry things for breakfast, right? They weren't that great, right? I had like a couple bites, and I was like, nah, not for me, man, not for me. But yeah, anyway, moving on. Let's crack on with Bitcoin, guys. That's why we're here. We're here to just pick apart crypto, get some cold hard TA coming through. And we're here to make some cold hard cash, right? Without further ado, let's get straight into it, guys. Now, starting off with Bitcoin here on the short-term time frame, let's have a little look here. Same as yesterday, same as every other goddamn day this week. It's been pretty sideways, sat in this falling wedge chart pattern, guys. You can see the resistance from the top side here, bringing us down multiple times. What does this tell us? It tells us this is going to be the resistance point to be looking out for, and also the breakout scenario to be looking out for as well there. As it is a falling wedge, guys, falling wedges tend to usually break to the upside. They tend to do that. So we need to be ready for that. And also, there is also, as you can see, this little purple bad boy coming through here. That is the 200 EMA, guys. That is going to be acting as resistance as well, lining up with that downward sloping resistance line from the top side of that falling wedge as well, which obviously indicates definite selling pressure from this zone. If we can break it and find support, money, cold hard cash is going to be like this is what we were saying yesterday. There was going to be around a 3%, but we actually moved it up just because we were seeing upwards momentum coming through there really quite strong, and we were debating the chance to actually come up and break here. If that was going to happen, I wasn't going to get in until we actually cleared this level here, because you can see this level is very strong in terms of support, and vice versa in terms of resistance. So we didn't really want to get in until we cleared that, and that's why we had the support. The start of the percentage of the measurement there, the start of the percentage of the move up to that sort of zone there. Now, as we were discussing, we have actually gone sideways, and it's basically extended this whole area right here. So now when we break, we're actually going to be miles away from the next really crucial horizontal here. So it basically means we could bang in a couple more take profits and go for that a bit of extra cash, right? That bit of extra money, right? Which is always good to see, right? So yeah, as you can see, the first take profit I would be banging in now is going to be bang on this horizontal here at 42,700. Obviously, guys, this is depending on whether we break, right? This is depending on whether we break. Depending on where we get in is all depending for me on this 200 EMA, right? We can easily break this downward sloping resistance line with the utmost confidence here, but we still need to take into consideration that the 200 EMA is still there, right? That's obviously going to be acting as resistance there, guys. So yeah, just be aware of that. And just get ready, because if this runs, it's probably going to run quite fast, right? So yeah, just be aware of that. But at this point in time, nice long position for around at 3.72%. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong, Bitcoin's looking very bearish right now. So we are going to weigh up the downwards momentum as well, and we are going to weigh up the chance of us coming to the downside as well, right? And also, if we do come to the downside, we're going to be short in that bad boy as well, because we could basically be making money either way, right? I feel like I'm out of place today. There's something. The mic is either too high or I'm too high. Something's off. Something's off here. Let me just configure my setup. I think it's okay. Maybe a little bit higher. Weird. Not sure. It's all good. But yeah, in terms of the move to the downside, guys, this is what we're going to be looking at. Just remember, guys, this is a falling wedge. Falling wedges, they tend to usually break to the upside. That's why we weigh that up first, because the more likely scenario of that happening. But as I was saying, don't forget, we are in a filthy, dirty downtrend. We are bouncing pretty perfectly off this Fibonacci retracement line here on the midterm. So it is likely that we are going to probably be coming down here. But if we do bang it, and we do find the support on the Fibonacci retracement line here, and we get over that 42,450, that sort of area there. If we can get over that, then yeah, there is going to be a lovely long to be taken advantage of there as well. And to be honest, not everyone, but a lot of people here are very bullish, right? They're very bullish indeed. So not bullish, very bearish indeed. Sorry, I was reading the chat while I was saying that. They're very bearish indeed, guys. It kind of makes sense for the whales to play against the crowd there. So yeah, I do think we could see a fairly juicy pump coming through at some point there, just for thinking from a whale's perspective, right? You've forgotten your cushion. No, I've got my cushion, man. I'm all comfy out here. So yeah, if we are going to weigh up the measurement to the downside, right, we're going to go on the most recent downtrend from the top to the bottom here. I mean, originally you would be doing something like this, guys, but we could do it from here, from the 200. I mean, let's just do it from here, because one, we're going to get more out of the move there, and also it's not quite confirmed they're touching that trend line from that previous pump to the upside there. Got this mince pie stuff, like the sugar from it was just got all over my hands, really annoying. Wash my hands. It just keeps appearing. I think I've got it on my trousers or something like that. It's really annoying. But yeah, anyway, let's move on. This is the measure move down, and this is going to be the percentage for that. It's going to be around a 4.47% there, guys. You know we've got literally loads of take profits already staggered in as we go down from all these major reversal points in terms of support. We've also got the volume weighted ATR band coming through on the hourly as well. We know how respected this bad boy is. We know the support on this little fella. So we're definitely going to be using it as a take profit, guys, because the bouncing scenario from that is it's fairly likely. If we don't actually and we lose that, it's going to be giving us a lot of confirmation that we are going to having a very nice juicy downtrend there. But just be aware, it is a heavily respected tool there, the volume weighted average true range. I'm sure a lot of you traders out there know how respected the average true range actually is in trading across all different assets and charts, right? Let's have a look at the chat. Let's have a look at the chat coming through. We've got, oh no, it's not loading. Oh no, here we go. We've got Kevin, BTC trying to pump, no much power. No, sir, there's not that much power for BTC, but it is trying. It's trying. We're giving it a good go. We're 42,180 now. We're just creeping up, right? We're creeping up. We're sneaking up on the enemy. We're looking for the prey, and the prey for us is going to be tackling this breakout, and then we're gonna go for the kill and get that long position in, right? That analogy is correct. Stephen Sainsbury saying, how you doing, buddy? Any thoughts on Polygon Matic today? Today up day. I'm really bad at reading today, or something's off. How you doing, buddy? Any thoughts on Polygon Matic today? Up day today. Me think hopefully. Right. Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah. So potentially we'll definitely have a look at Matic. I think we'll get through your altcoin requests, but yeah, I think we'll see, right? Lauren says you're high up. I'm not. Absolutely not. I'm definitely not. I'm sure some of you guys are, right? I know a lot of you like you're chilling out and all that. Phoenix says you're missing your SHIB hat. That's what's missing. Brilliant, man. What's the best place to trade and withdraw back to bank from UK? Cheers. There's many different apps that you can use, right? There's many different apps that you can use to basically withdraw your money back to your banks, right? A lot of them, they're very small and not really that established as of yet, so they haven't really had to conform to a lot of the laws and stuff like that, because it's all a bit of a grey area at this time. It's just like the big dogs at the top, like Binance and stuff like that. They're having to kind of take the initiative and do it themselves, really, just because if they end up with a big lawsuit and stuff, we know how detrimental that can be to a business like that, right? So yeah, that's probably why they are doing that. But yeah, there's many different ways. One that I use is called Mode. You can use Mode. You can basically transfer BTC to that, and you can exchange it back to GBP and stuff like that. So yeah, all good. Last index says I broke into your office at night. I moved everything a few inches to the left. To be honest, I would believe you. Something definitely looks off today, right? This is strange, right? And I'm very OCD with my office, right? Everything's got its place, right? But yeah, let's carry on. Hadra, loving the morning energy today. Yes, my good sir. It's a great morning. It's 3 degrees in the UK. 3 degrees. It's freezing. Curse you all in really hot countries, right? Yeah, let's carry on with BTC update, right? I'm just a little bit more chill today, guys, with this BTC update, just because obviously we've been talking about this for like the last 3 days now, so it's already that much going on, right? But yeah, that's going to be the move to the downside there for the short position. If we do see it's an insane dumpage to the downside there, I won't be getting in until we've cleared 41,021, and then I'll be shorting that bad boy all the way down to the floor, right? That's sort of the idea. That's sort of the scenario there coming through there. Now let's have a little look, because this was the potential bearish divergence that we did see. We were hoping, well, we weren't hoping. We were going to see if it was going to play out yesterday, because this is what we were looking for there. Did we just get a horizontal rejection? Yeah, pretty much just a horizontal rejection, guys. So we're going to get rid of that. Goodbye. Goodbye. See you later. See you later. And then, where's the RSI going now, guys? The RSI is heading up. It's gradually creeping up. I mean, this trend is it's pretty flaccid. Like, this is really just not really that fun, not really that great, right? But I did want to touch on one thing that I did see potentially coming and playing out, right? And it is the idea here for an ascending triangle, guys. We've got obviously this horizontal here in terms of resistance points, and then also we can clearly see some sort of trend line coming through here in terms of support, right? So this is going to be an ascending triangle chart pattern, which could mean This is what we're looking for here. If we do get a breakout from this ascending triangle, as well as a breakout from the 200 EMA and a breakout from the falling wedge, it's going to be even more confirmation for this position to the upside, right? Definitely something to be looking out for. Now, if we don't, and we do see clean rejection coming through from here, there is actually going to be a short inside of this falling wedge, guys. If this is something that you don't know what I'm trying to say here. Yeah, it's a strange morning, right? But 6 likes already, guys. Unbelievable. You can smash that thumbs up. Does help out the stream tremendously. I do appreciate it as well, obviously, if you are having a good time and all that good stuff. But yeah, so this is going to be the move to the downside inside of that falling wedge that we are potentially looking for today. And it's going to be a short position, guys. It's going to be a short position, and it is going to be losing this trend line. As you can see, we've tested this multiple times. I mean, to be honest, we are going to be inside of this falling wedge, guys. So it is a bit of still a choppy area. Not the most not the nicest thing to be trading in the world, but it's still going to be a trade at the end of the day that we could be looking for. It's not going to be the biggest either, right? It's going to be probably 0.5%, maybe even smaller. Probably around 1% actually. So yeah, nothing too crazy. Obviously, still speculatively speaking, 2%, not too bad. We love a 2%er. Now, as you can see, this is going to be inside of that falling wedge here on the short-term time frame here, and it is going to be a breakout from. This is going to be quite interesting, right? It's going to be really, really quite interesting, guys, because we're going to be losing coiled up moving averages here. We're going to be losing this horizontal that we've got plotted in here at 42,000. And also the breakout from this ascending triangle. So stars are aligning here for a lovely cheeky short. So basically, whatever Bitcoin decides to do in the next like 4 or 5 hours here, if it starts ranging in this zone, then that's just bloody typical. But if we do see any sort of move to the upside or to the downside, we're literally ready and waiting to profit from that, right? There's going to be profit. I'm not saying blindly go for this 2%. I know it's small, but that's not the way we're trading here. We're trading in terms of gridding our take profits. Still, even if we're gridding our take profits and it's 0.2% to our next take profit, we still need to cover ourselves, right? We still need to cover ourselves. Otherwise, we could easily get reversed on, especially being inside of another chart pattern coming through here. We could just see another higher low get created. So we basically need to be ready and waiting to take profit, move our stop loss to our entry point as soon as our first take profit has been hit. So yeah, these are the 2 positions to be looking out for today that I would say definitely something looking pretty juicy, right? Pretty juice. I mean, ideally, for me personally, I do want to break to the upside, right? I would ideally like to break to the upside just because this downtrend is looking really rough, right? Let's move to the long term, right? This downtrend is looking really quite rough here, coming through on the midterm, and obviously this is not a very good sign here. It's not a very good sign. It does mean usually continuation to the downside, and especially because we are literally hovering on this Fibonacci retracement line here on the 0.236 Fibonacci retracement there. We're below our major moving averages, currently testing the price action channel. And this is pretty much key resistance points to be looking out for there. 42,300, 42,400, 450, as I was saying on the thumbnail, for a little wick to the upside and then probably continuation down. But as I was saying there on the short-term time frame, we're ready, we're waiting. We've got our positions ready and waiting there. Mark says, don't forget to smash the like button while Chester kindly checks our coins. Yeah, amazing stuff. To appreciate that. Salam Siddiq says, share some love with this Hadra. Yeah, nice to see you on the stream there, Salam. We got Jermaine coming through saying, hello, Chester. Hello, my good sir. How are you, right? Oh my God, where are the likes? Get those likes coming, says Hadra Salim. Yeah, amazing stuff, man. Appreciate it. But yeah, let's carry on, guys, with the BTC coming through here, because I did actually want to just stop by and have a look at the macadamia nut, the MACDs, the MACD coming through here, because you can see we obviously didn't quite get to that trend cycle from yesterday, as you can see there in terms of the resistance point. But today, where are we? You can see this right here. We're literally sat on the cusp of a resistance point, right? This is an indication that we could actually see a bit of downward selling momentum right now, right here, right now, or a little bit of a cheeky reversal coming through in the trend here. And that could mean coming down to test, you guessed it, the bottom side of this the bottom side of this the bottom side of this upward sloping support line on the lowest, on the bottom side of the ascending triangle, right? Sometimes the keywords just don't want to come out. Yeah, let's move back to the midterm coming through, just because this is obviously, as I was saying, very, very interesting indeed. We did see a full moon come through, little moon phases, nothing really coming through for price action from that. Yeah, I'm not really going to go into too much detail about that. But yeah, I would say volume is actually still trending down, guys. We are still trending down in the volume, which is an indication for a breakout in the price there. So we need to be ready. We need to be prepared for this to happen, right? It's going to be very interesting to see how this actually does plan out, because we know what happens when the volume trends down. Just need to remove my tea bag from my tea. It's been in there for a healthy 20 minutes. It's a bit too long. To bear with me for a second. Never thought I'd be doing this on stream, but is what it is. Right, now that's done. Tea is ready. All good. Now, in terms of Bitcoin, guys, let's get back to that, because if we do see a move coming down to the downside coming through for Bitcoin right now, then it's going to be interesting to see, because one, we're going to be making cold hard cash from that, making profit from here, breaking that 2% coming down, and then we're going to be on the lower side of this falling wedge, right? If we lose that as well, if we lose 41,079, that is going to be basically 41,079. That's going to basically mean we're looking for more continuation to the downside again, right? And that's going to be another short position at which we're looking for there. Really quite good, right? If we dump to the downside drastically, it's absolutely fine. It's absolutely fine, because we're fully prepared, right? We've got our tactical gear on. We're ready. We're ready for the fight. We're ready for the shorts coming through there. And look, altogether around 6% left on the table for us to take there. And obviously that is not going to be that's a spot trade, guys. It's a spot trade. So if you are leveraging that, you're going to be making a lot of money, right? You're going to be making a lot of money through that. So yeah, all good stuff. Obviously, I'm not a financial advisor, guys. Please go do your own research before taking any. Just don't take any trades that I say on the stream, right? I'm not a financial advisor. I'm here to literally educate you. That's why I'm here, right? That's why I'm here. But yeah, let's move on to the RSI coming through there. We did see a little bit of a bullish divergence coming through yesterday, and that's probably why we are seeing a bit of an uptrend coming through here. But as I said, nothing too crazy as of yet. Areas to watch here on the Fibonacci retracement is going to be 42,317. Let's have a look at the DMI, see if that's changed. ADX actually coming down drastically, but we are getting ever so close to a bullish crossover as well. So yeah, it's a very interesting area. Now the ADX, guys, this basically determines the strength of the trend here. Now we have lost this 20 zone. This is obviously very bad. If we lose this 20 zone on the ADX, this little pink line here, it basically shows that the uptrend that we do get, the crossover that we do get here from the DMI, the Directional Movement Index, isn't going to be that strong. It isn't going to be that strong. Obviously, this indicator isn't 100% all the time. Nothing is. But it does show us that we could be seeing a bit of a weak, flaccid uptrend coming through there, which does imply, guys, it does imply traps to the upside, right? So that basically makes us reflect on our long position coming through here. If we do get that support, we really, really need to not get greedy here and really need to stagger our take profits, guys, because this is a sign here, the DMI, the Directional Movement Index here, and the ADX coming through. It's basically telling us that we could see a fairly flaccid sideways stuff coming through there. And obviously, all it takes is a whale to jump in and throw its wick around, and then yeah, we're wrecked. But yeah, also let's move through to the longer term time frame coming through here, guys. Same sort of scenario coming through as yesterday. We have got we've obviously, this is very messy, right? I really need to clean this chart up. We've obviously got get rid of that for now. We've got the death cross coming through there. Nothing really coming through of the death cross as yet. And that's the 50 moving average, the 50 SMA crossing with the 200 SMA. Nothing really happening there, guys. Pretty crazy stuff indeed. Although for this golden cross coming through on the daily here on the 14th of September, obviously we did dump drastically, and then we saw massive price action to the upside. So it could mean a bit more sideways action trending down this downward sloping resistance line that we have seen before, guys, and then a big move down, right back down to 34,000 there. And that's obviously going to be on this major trend line coming through there, guys. And to be honest, we're still in this filthy downtrend from the all-time high, guys. We haven't seen any confirmation that we're having any sort of reversal as of yet, right? We really haven't. It's not great. It's really not great. But in a downtrend like this, we need to remember we're not just going to go down. We're going to have sideways. We're going to have pullbacks coming through that. And that's why on the short-term time frame, it's very key to weigh up all different scenarios there, because whichever way we break here, because we are trading this on like a day trader, like scalping it basically, we're going to be looking for profit either way, right? Whether it's going up, whether it's going down, whether it's going sideways. We want to be making money here, guys. So yeah, back to the long term coming through here, because these are the two major trend lines that we've got coming down like this, right? And if we do break this as well, 42,450, yeah, 40,450. If we break that as well, it's going to be lining up with another break coming through here on the short-term time frame, which is another level of confirmation of support, which basically could mean another sign that this 3.72% is on the table for us to basically take there. We got Minus Musician saying, Chester beard. Yeah, the beard's it's fairly short at the moment. It's fairly short. I think I might trim it back down again, or I might grow it out. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Let me do I want to do a poll in the chat, guys. That'd be quite cool. Why is it not letting me do that now? Aha, here we go. BTC up. Oh no, I want it a bit more. I want it a bit better. BTC 45,000 or 30 or 41, should we say? And then it's a bit of a daily vote to see what y'all saying. There we go. Or let's add another option for the longer term time frame. We'll do 39,000. There we go. There we go. There we go. Get your votes in, and then I'm gonna round up this BTC update, guys, and then we're gonna do some altcoin requests. So I see Salam ahead of the game, shooting the gun. You're getting those requests in. Amazing stuff, man. Do appreciate that. Getting it ready for when I'm done with this, right? But yeah, if we do get resistance again off this downward sloping resistance line at 42,000, 40,400, that sort of area, guys, then we're probably going to be banging it straight down to this 40,000, 41K, and then 39,000 is seriously on the cards from that, because that is going to be the 0 point, the swing low of this Fibonacci retracement, right? And to be honest with you, we didn't see, as we were discussing at the start of the week, I do believe it was, or it might have been last week. Yeah, I think it was last week. We were looking for 45,000, guys. We were looking for 45,000 on the cards there, but unfortunately, we didn't actually tap that, guys. And that is going to be that is the Fibonacci retracement on the daily chart here. We didn't tap that, and we have seen continuation down. So it does show that the buying strength isn't quite there as of yet. But it also shows that we do have potential to tap it yet again. We have tapped, obviously, the swing low here, and we could come down and tap the swing low again. But if we are going to see us come up to that $45,000 zone there, we really, really need to get over these major downward sloping resistance lines, guys, especially from the all-time highs as well. We know how strong these bad boys are. So yeah, not looking... I mean, it's not looking too great until we can get over them. And if we do get over them, we're going to be making money either way, right? Either way, it's all good. It's all good. Still, same scenario on the RSI. Really, really struggling to get over it. Testing it multiple times as well. I think we are going to have a pump, guys. Even though it looks insanely bearish, I do expect some sort of bullish momentum coming through here. I just feel like we've been trending down for so long here, and there needs to be a bit more hope in the air. And not just like hope in the air for crypto, hope in the air for the whales to sort of accumulate more money from the dumb money, right, from the public. So I think the whales are probably going to do some sort of pumping scenario coming through fairly shortly. They're not just going to let it trend like that, trend down like this without seeing a massive bump up in confidence, right? And whether this, because people are looking for the next run here at this time, guys. They're looking for the next run. They're looking for the next chance to really buy it up and then can have the continuation up. But we know we've got the Fibonacci retracement on the central point here, on this 0.5, that 50% point there. We know that's going to be the reversal of the trend. So we could even come up to 50K, guys, easily, and then have continuation down, right? We could easily do that. So please be aware of that. If we do start banging it to the goddamn moon, don't think we're going to 100K. just take a step back and be like, right, think like a whale. You're never going to fail. This is probably the manipulation coming through there. Let's call it a day with BTC, guys. Still, fear ingredient next, really, still bad. Still bad. Everyone's really scared, and that's what I was just saying about the whales there. I do think we are due some sort of big manipulation pump to the upside at some point, right? Whether we're going to have continuation first is I mean, we're in a serious downtrend here, guys. Setting lower highs continuously. So yeah, it's not looking hot. It's not looking hot right now. But yeah, think like a whale. We're never going to fail. I would expect some sort of move to the upside. Got crypto quant working finally. Oh no, didn't. Now I'm gonna get loads of emails. Great. Great. Could I just sign in, please? Here we go. So yeah, as you can see, BTC funding rates, all exchanges here, guys. You can see we're pretty much, it's going to cost you to open your longs now. All exchanges whale leverage ratio, guys. That's pretty sideways. Not really any sort of, yeah, it's pretty much the central point as well. It's not really that much going on there as well. You can see leverage ratio is creeping up. We are creeping up here, guys. We know what this means. If this creeps up, there's higher chances of it being manipulated, right? BTC is pumping apparently. Do you mean dumping, Kevin? Do you mean dumping, my good sir? Yeah, we came up to. It's scurrying around. It's scurrying around right now. It doesn't know what to do. It's still setting highs here on the 5-minute, and we're still getting higher lows here. So it's still looking fairly bullish right now. We're just looking for the next higher low for the continuation to the upside, I would say. Crypto quant again. Let's look at the open interest. That is fairly low, actually. Fairly low. Not too bad, actually. Obviously, we know the higher this is, the more it means the more futures contracts are open, guys. That obviously means that the whales are looking to manipulate the price. To be honest, I'm not really that surprised about how low this is here, just because of the fear and greed index, right? Who's going to be leveraging the hell out of everything right now on sort of a big scale, just because of they're scared. They're goddamn scared right now. 15 likes as well, guys. Unbelievable. Do appreciate smashing that thumbs up. Let's do some altcoin requests straight away. So smash your altcoin requests in the chat, guys, and we'll get to them ASAP. Rocky, we've got half an hour of requests here. So yeah, just get your altcoin requests in the chat, and I'll get to them as soon as physically possible. Oh, good. I'm going to be starting off with Dot for Salam. A bit of Dot, a bit of Polka Dot. That's on my watch list somewhere. There she is. There she is. She's hiding. And I know you guys wanted the altcoins of the day to return, right? I know you do. I know you do. It is on my radar to do something like that, right? I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking for that because I did like doing my altcoins of the day, right? I really, really did. So I'm going to be doing, for the time being, because I've got, it's very time consuming doing that, guys, for you before the stream as well. Like, I like doing my TA while I'm on stream, and then I can be like, right, I'm going to do that position today. I'm going to do that position today. And I have it all kind of mapped out while I'm doing my other work as well. So I've got a lot of stuff that I'm doing along the side of trading and stuff as well, like a lot of entrepreneurial projects that I'm a part of. So my time is fairly limited at this point, but I am looking to do something along the lines of on stream. I'm going to start naming coins. If I see something that looks good, a trade that I'm probably going to be looking for, then I'm going to be, I'll flag it on my watch list and say that's going to be one of the altcoins of the day or something like that. But yeah, I've still got a little bit to go with that in terms of the idea of what I'm trying to achieve there. But yeah, in terms of Dot here, guys, you can see we are still sat in that trap zone area, right? We've obviously got this rising wedge here, from a very long time ago. Oh god. There's a yawn. A very long time ago, we've got obviously this upward sloping support line coming through there, guys. Multiple tests along this zone. We are really holding this until most recently, right? Most recently, we have seen a cascade down in the price. We have seen lower highs get set. We have seen lows get set here. We are now still in this downtrend, right? This macro downtrend coming through here, guys. This is obviously a very, very crucial area here because this is the trap zone from that rising wedge chart pattern. This is the no trade sort of area here. If we break this trend line here at $23.75 there, that's going to be a very clear indication for a move to the downside, right? Very, very clear indication for a move to the downside. So let's bang a cheeky horizontal in there, ready and waiting to basically execute that position. Probably not going to get in until we've cleared that low there, and also this low. And to be honest, it's very choppy. It's very choppy. Maybe there might be a couple of take profits in there because obviously we're on the daily, guys. So this is going to be it's going to be a big swing move here, and it's going to be something that we can use the lower term timeframes for supports and resistance in terms of take profits as well there, guys. So yeah, not the end of the world. Still good. We're still good out here. But yeah, left on the table at this time, it's around 58% there, maybe a little bit bigger actually, around 61%, guys. So yeah, 61% on the table. I mean, if we are going to be going for this lower move here, and obviously I don't think DOT is going to be coming all the way down to $11 here, but we are going to be staggering those take profits and getting as low as we can, right? And basically trailing our stop loss in a swing trade like this. So basically, once we hit our first take profit, we take our stop loss, move our stop loss to our entry point, and then basically, as we're coming down, hitting our take profits continuously, what are we going to do? We're going to take our stop loss and we're going to just keep moving it down. We're going to keep moving it down. So whenever we do see an insane reversal coming through there, yes, we get stopped out. But we've already banked multiple profit along the way due to take profits, and also our stop loss will be profitable anyway, right? So yeah, that's what I would say about DOT for the position to the downside. In terms of a short-term position for DOT, let's have a little look. I mean, just looking at what I drew on the longer term time frame there, obviously we've got the level of support coming through here and level of resistance coming through as well, testing multiple times there. So it tells us we've got a rising parallel channel, guys. We've got a rising parallel channel to the upside, and that obviously means a break to the downside or a break to the upside. If we do break to the downside, it's going to be another point of this. It's going to be what it's going to be. It's going to be a measure move to the downside, guys, and it's going to be something that we can be profiting from, right? And this is probably definitely something to be watching actually today. So yeah, I'm going to be I don't know how to say it. Altcoin of the day. Altcoin of the day today. So one of my altcoins of the day today is going to be DOT, right? So yeah, I'm going to flag DOT on my watch list, and this is a position that I'm going to be looking for today. So hopefully we can see how this goes. Maybe we can review it on tomorrow's stream if we do see insane dumpage to the downside coming through. Yeah, 14.92% coming through there. As we were saying, not going to get in until we've cleared this zone here at 23.52. Maybe, obviously, that is on the swing trade scenario, the macro scale there, guys. On the short-term time frame here, we could probably, what we could do is not get in until we've cleared this 23.68 there. And then our first take profit could be probably around there, actually, 23.12, yeah, around there, because obviously you can see the movement inside this area here. Very, very easy movement there. So yeah, I would expect if we do lose this low here, that's going to be the short entry. This is going to be our first take profit, second take profit coming down there, and then we're going to be looking for around, in those movements, we're going to be looking for starting off with 2% and then banging it straight down to around a 5%. And then hopefully letting that run once we hit our first take profit, stop loss at entry, guys, you know the score. But yeah, that's what I would say. DOT is going to be an altcoin of the day today to be watching out for there. Let's move on to another altcoin request there. Let's see what's good. We've got David Harrison in the chat. That's 3 streams in a row, my good sir. Hope you're having a good day. SCRT, Secret Network. Let's see what's going on there. Secret Network. Obviously, after a very, very parabolic run, most recently at the start of the year, guys, Secret Network is cooling off a bit, right? We haven't quite breached all-time highs from before back in October, but it is cooling off a little bit in terms of this uptrend. I would just probably expect a higher low, probably around $7.89, right? I would expect some sort of high low around that sort of area. If we don't bounce here, as you can see, we've got wicks to the downside here. So if we do lose this zone around $8.44, I would expect, where were we? $7.96, that sort of area there. As you can see, pretty strong level of resistance and support coming through there, guys. So yeah, that's sort of the high low that I would be expecting, because as you can see, we've obviously got the low here. We've obviously got the high low. We've obviously got a high low there. Probably going to come down, set another high low, and then look for continuation. And then we're going to be looking for all-time high sort of breaking scenarios there, guys. So yeah, a couple of interesting things to be looking out for there. But I would say it does look fairly bullish right now. In terms of the short-term time frame, let's have a little look and see what's good coming through here. See if we can get any sort of daily sort of trade coming through there. I would say descending triangle, just staring at it, because obviously we've got this horizontal coming through like that, and then banging it down like so. That's obviously going to be a trend line that is being heavily respected to the downside in terms of resistance there, guys. So what does that tell us? There is a potential for a breakout scenario, right? We are getting called up towards the end of the pattern here, so it basically means that the move isn't going to be as big there. So yeah, move to the upside is going to be something along the lines of this, guys, and move to the downside, same scenario. It is going to be the most recent downtrend, like so. So this, and I know quite a few of you are like, but other YouTubers, they do the moves like this. They do the measure moves like really like this, and it's really big and makes more money. They're 10 times less likely to play out, guys. And this is why I make 10 times more money doing these small measure moves and going for like a 7.98% there, which is still insane, compared to going for like a humongous like 25% there. And the staggering you take profits. It's just like a lot of things that I have learned to make your trades more profitable and lower your risk, right? So yeah, that's what I would say about those measure moves, right? But yeah, that's what I would be looking for Secret Network on the table today, depending on where we're going to break as well. And to be honest, we're getting ever so close to a break. And I know a lot of people are looking to buy this, guys, at this point in time, looking for lower prices as well. Me, myself here. So it's going to be very interesting to see where this next high-low is going to basically be forming here on the macro scale. So I will be watching this one today as well. Interesting stuff. Let's have a little look at what is next coming through. We've got Solana for Kevin. Take it easy, Kev. Solana, unfortunately, still trending down here. Parallel channel like so, guys. This is obviously the daily. How low will she go? How low will our Solana baby go? We don't know at this point. But what I would say is the high low that we have from this massive, massive uptrend from before, guys. Obviously, this is going to be the reversal point before the continuation. A confirmed high low there. This is probably an area that we could be looking for a bounce, right? Around 117.87. That's obviously the wick. The candle body here is going to be 12464. If we actually dump down, say, in the next 2 days or so, then and bang this trend on, I probably would expect reversal coming through from this zone here. I would probably expect reversal coming through from this zone here, and then probably some sort of move to the upside like so, and then we can talk about the idea of these lower highs getting invalidated. But for now, Solana is looking really, really bearish, I must say. But that's absolutely fine for it to be bearish here, because you can see how much we pumped recently, guys. If we jump to the weekly chart, this is just ridiculous, right? It's absolutely ridiculous here. Looking on the weekly, to have some sort of bull flag scenario like this is probably ideal. We actually need this to have some sort of healthy pullback, healthy momentum to the upside. So if we are looking for gains for the future here for Solana, it's probably going to be like pullback, bang, bang, something along the lines of that, right? So so yeah, this is obviously a long time into the future, right? A long time into, well, this is July 2022. So yeah, not too that long, not too that long in the future. I am going off this parabolic motion like so, guys. But yeah, just be aware, this is still absolutely fine here for Solana to be trending down like this. We are not breaking these higher lows here. And if we do start to break these high lows here, then we can probably be looking for a downtrend there, a more confirmed, stronger downtrend there. And if that does happen there, granted, it's bad, it's not great, but that would be probably in more of a confirmed bear market there for Bitcoin. But if that does happen there, what we're going to be doing in terms of a reaction for that, we're basically going to be trading those lower highs and those lows coming down there, those swings, the swings to the upside, the swings to the downside, right? And this is how we're going to be trading that. So yeah, that's it's not the end of the world for Solana to be pulling back like that. And to be honest, I've obviously got a Solana hodl, right? I'm pretty transparent about that. I do have a Solana hodl. I hodl quite a lot of coins. So yeah, if this is going to be coming down, I'm just going to be leaving. I'm just going to be adding to it. I'm going to probably DCAing the whole way down, right? Until we start moving up like absolute crazy. Because Solana is definitely going to be doing very, very well in the future. And in my opinion, it is fairly underpriced, and we have seen that in terms of these uptrends coming through like so, right? So yeah, not too bad from Solana in terms of the long term. In terms of the short term, I would expect a bit more continuation to the downside. As I said, 117 is going to be the high low point to be looking out for, if not 124. SXP for Salam. So, interesting. Descending triangle off the bat. I'm just going to get rid of that. I would say descending triangle straight away, just because you can see, obviously, we've got all-time high levels coming through here, and you can see there's clearly resistance points coming through in terms of this, in terms of like a trend line coming down, maybe something along the lines of this. Could make it a bit more neater. A bit neater. Yeah, maybe that's not great. Still not great. I'm just trying to get as many touches as possible here. I mean, that is all-time highs there. Maybe we do have a bit of spillage coming through there. We can always do it from here, guys. It's absolutely fine. At the end of the day, it's still being respected in terms of resistance coming down like so, right? And yeah, it's looking a lot better like that. But yeah, it's still going to be a descending triangle, guys, which does mean, tend to usually mean a break to the downside, right? So it's very, very up in the air sort of scenario there, whether we are going to break to the downside or break to the upside, because you can see this this humongous pump at the end of last year there, really, really quite aggressive, really quite aggressive. So it does show the SXP does have momentum there, but it's just don't know which way it's going to really go here, because as you can see, we have seen us literally test this area multiple times here in terms of support. The more times you test something, the more likelihood you're going to break it. Imagine you're punching through a bit of wood or something. If you punch that bit of wood 1,000 times, the likelihood it's going to get weaker and you're likely to break it, right? So so yeah, this is the bit of wood that we're testing, punching multiple times here. So the move to the downside, if this is going to come into fruition there, we need to be ready for a measure move looking something along the lines of this, guys, and that is going to be, it's not going to be it's going to be quite a nice position, actually. I think it will probably be quite clean when this happens, guys, because there's obviously a very heavy level of support, and that has been tested multiple times. And I know a lot of people will look at this chart and go, right, once we've lost this, I'm selling. I'm just going to sell off because we know it's going to dump there. So that's obviously going to help the move to the downside, right? This is going to be literally like a 35.59% move to the downside, guys. That's definitely something to be looking out for there. Please be aware there is wicks. There is areas to be bouncing here. Not just having clean momentum to the downside. This is a caffeine-free tea, by the way, so that's why I'm yawning a bit, right? But yeah, SXP, I would say bearish at this time, guys. I really would say bearish at this time. Should we have a look at the poll and see what's going on there? We've had 32 votes. The narrative at this time, very interesting, guys. It's very up in the air. Very up in the air. I'm sure all of you well, the leader at the moment is 39% there, and that's going to be 45,000 there. It's very interesting to see how this is actually planning out, because a lot of you think that we're seeing 39k, a lot of you think we're going up to 45k, and a lot of you saying 41 as well there. So yeah, interesting stuff. We'll leave that open for now. See if that changes, because I see we've got 33 votes at this time and 23 likes as well, guys. Killing the likes on the stream today. Thank you ever so much. Do appreciate that coming through. But yeah, let's move on to some more altcoins coming through there. Should we do a little bit of sand? Let me scroll right down to the bottom of the chat now. Nice one, Kevin. Sounds cool, man. Let's keep it English in the chat, please, Salam. Jermaine, have you got the code for courtesy? If you've got the code for it, then yeah, I will definitely I'll definitely check that out for you, man. Now, sand. We've got a descending triangle here for sand, guys. As you can see, we've got a heavy level of support getting tested quite aggressively at this time, unfortunately. As we know from Facebook announcement, it obviously banged the price of sand up like absolute crazy here. So please be aware. Please be aware that if Facebook do a meta announcement, all the meta coins and all that is going to pump. It's going to be an Elon Musk sort of Doge scenario coming through there, guys. And that's obviously something that we can't basically rule out there. CTSI, thank you very much. So yeah, that's a scenario that we can't really rule out there. So that basically, it indicates at this time that there is going to be a potential short position coming down like so, guys. This is going to be the measure move down here. And to be honest with you, after pumping a significant amount in the last sort of last few months or so, right? Well, the last sort of 5-6 months there. East or West, Chester is best. Funny stuff, man. I haven't actually had my fair experience of the eastern side of the world as of yet, but I do really want to, right? I do really want to. I think I'm not going to get into it, but yeah, I just want to experience a lot more different cultures and stuff like that, because I think a lot of the Western cultures are a bit up in the air at this time, right? A bit up in the air at this time. But yeah, I do want to experience a lot more. So yeah, I will be traveling to the east fairly soon, I do think. So yeah, as you can see, guys, 37% on the table here for sand. If we are going to break this short, if we are going to break this grey box zone here to the downside there. Could maybe be moving that. I'll probably leave that like that because you can see the candle body bounce there. Very strong stuff. So yeah, I'm not going to be getting in until we're probably leaving that, or maybe even 3.7 there. If you do get in there, then that's going to be my first take profit without a doubt, right? So yeah, the next take profit is going to be around at 3.43 as well, and then basically just riding that down. You've got the 200 EMA and just holding holding that support. If we do hold that support, we're basically going to be ready to basically be taking that profit as we go there. But yeah, overall, I would say bearish for sand there. We could easily bounce here though. Just be prepared, because this is obviously a very, very strong level of support that we have obviously bounced off multiple times here, guys. So so yeah, we could actually easily bounce here. So yeah, just be aware. If not, then yeah, short position on the cards for sand there. Let's have a look at CTSI there. Just got a notification for Bybit's NFT launch. Nope. Not for me. Let's have a little look at this then. So he slammed it down in May and June, July, like everything. From there, it did trend up very, very nicely like Bitcoin. Coming down to that September crash. Yeah, pretty much mirroring Bitcoin there. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Now, with that being said, mirroring Bitcoin, we are still setting lows, guys. These are lows, pretty strong as well. So we haven't really had any solid higher lower actually be set yet, and we have got lower highs being set here. Yes, we have a lower high challenge. Not quite a solid break there, but it is a challenge at the end of the day. So it does show we are trying to break this downtrend now. What I do want to see is a reversal pretty much now. I don't want to see us come down to this level. If we come down to 52 cents again and we break 52 cents again and come up, I would just expect another lower high and then continuation to the downside. Yeah, I would just expect a lower high and continuation to the downside after that. So yeah, just please be aware that this is still trending down quite rapidly. We are still setting lows. We haven't really had that confirmation for that instant reversal coming through there. I mean, we could do just do a Fibonacci. Yeah, we'll find the swing high. It's obviously here, and then the swing low, which is obviously there. And you can see the respect of the retracement coming through there is very, very strong. So we've got the Fibonacci retracement coming through there, banging it straight back down into the downtrend, coming back up again, banging it straight back down to the downtrend, testing this one again, not finding that support and banging it straight back down. Nowhere near the 0.5%, that 50% reversal sort of area there to have the confirmation for the reversal of the trend. So yeah, not looking great here for CTSI at this time. Mana. Mana's in the same category as sand, in my opinion. I do think if we do see, can I just delete these off the bat, or is it just long? Bear with me, guys. Apologies for this. Oh, I didn't want to edit. I did not want to edit. I want to delete, remove. There we go. Now, if we are looking at Decentraland like this, same sort of scenario as sand, guys, because it is looking pretty much the same as sand there in terms of coming down to this horizontal at $2.51 there. If we lose that area, yes, there is going to be a short, because we do have a descending triangle coming down like so, right? Obviously, this is definitely heavily respected in terms of resistance to the downside, right? But please be aware, same sort of scenario as sand there. If Facebook are going to do some sort of announcement about Meta, then please be aware that this is going to absolutely bang it, right? It will bang it to the goddamn moon. So yeah, just be prepared about that, guys. It will probably throw a lot of people off guard as at that time, right? So yeah, if you are going to be shorting this, be aware you could get wrecked fairly quickly if Facebook decide to wreck you. Near to $10, says Simon. Let's have a look at that. It's near to $10, hey? Oh. Let's have a little look. I mean, it's very strong uptrend on the daily. Yeah, very strong uptrend on the daily. I mean, we've got high low there, high low invalidation, and then banging it from there, smashing new highs. Yeah, high lows, high lows, high lows, looking pretty good. I've just obviously set another high there. Are you all-time highing it? You are all-time highing it with confidence as well. Very nice to see. And look at that for a weekly trend. Amazing. Yeah, not bad, I would say. I would say you are looking pretty good. If you are going to see us come down here, then I would expect a pretty strong bounce here at $13 there. $13 is going to be a bounce point for you. I probably wouldn't expect any sort of lower momentum to the downside from there, right? If you do, then to be honest, you've got bounces, Simon. You've got bounces all the way here. Like, this is definitely going to be 12.3 there. You can see the support on that level has actually been, the resistance on the level has been very, very strong. So we're going to be using that as support, right? So yeah, I would expect this area for some sort of bounce coming through in $12 to $13 there, and even to come down to that from where you are now, that's still going to be like a 25% dip there. So if this is going to be following BTC at all, then if BTC dumps, right? If BTC starts dumping, then this is probably dumped like 10%, not 24%. So in answer to your question, near to $10, it doesn't really look like it's going to be getting there anytime soon, my good sir, unfortunately. Yeah, that's probably what I would say about that. Let's have a look at Matic there for Jimmy B. Taco Energy. Jimmy B. And in my head, it's bouncing today. Yeah, Matic not looking too bad for a short position coming through there, but we are still in this filthy, just awful trap zone coming through there, and we are seeing a bounce back. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see where this daily candle does close here, guys. When this daily candle does close, if we can see this close there, then I would expect upwards momentum coming through there. I would say bullish on the macro here. Let's look at the micro. I would say, yeah, we are trending down on the micro, but we have set a low there. We did set a higher low, very, very skinny one at best. Higher low coming through there, maybe sort of double bottom scenario there. If that is going to be coming through there, guys, double bottom scenario is going to be putting the price up to around $2.16. If we do get up to this area for this previous lower high, this double bottom here, then we could be looking for continuation to the upside. Pretty much most likely there. Maybe a pullback first and then banging it to the upside from there. So yeah, overall looking fairly good here on the short-term time frame for chart patterns to basically have that bit of a short-term recovery there. So look at E-Gold there for Salam. And then I'm going to be calling it a day, guys. Going to be calling it a day. Wow, this is tanking it. This has been absolutely tanking it. What happened here? God damn. That's really bad. Jeez. Not good at all, right? Not good at all. Those YouTubers calling buy the dip. How many dips do you think we can buy? I don't have an infinite fear. Yeah, I'm more short the crash, right? That's what I'll say. Short the crash. But yeah, pretty bad here for E-Gold. We are obviously setting lows continuously. These lower highs are being just set like with strength, miles away in terms of having that lower high invalidation. So the area that I would be expecting to come down and tap here, if you are, well, when you have this continuation of the downtrend, I can pretty much say you're pretty much going to have it. This is going to be the area to be looking out for a bounce there. It's going to be around $167 there. Hopefully you can actually bounce from there, ideally, right? But yeah, if not, then yeah, I would potentially look at short this zone, at least the volume weighted ATR band, guys, because you can see this volume weighted ATR band very, very heavily respected there in terms of support. So yeah, that's going to be a definite take profit point to be looking out for there as well. Interesting. But yeah, bearish as hell, E-Gold. Yeah, exactly, Lauren. No base camp. Didn't see base camp 1 get reached there. Banging it up. No consolidation at base camp 1. And just a base jump off the Grand Canyon is what we call it, right? AVAX. We did have a bullish pennant chart pattern, which actually broke to the downside. Very interesting stuff there. I got an alert set, actually. Interesting. You can see also zooming in to this rising wedge pattern. I think we covered this fairly recently, actually. Rising wedge chart pattern, guys. As you can see, this is the breakdown to the downside. This is the measure move like so. Money, cold, hard cash, made. Good stuff. Really good stuff, I would say. Let's get rid of that for now. Oh, God. Let's get rid of that for now because that has played out very nice indeed. Let's do some fresh TA on that. And let's get something good going on there. I mean, nothing that great. Maybe like an ascending triangle on the short-term time frames, and that would be something along the lines of this, guys. Obviously, we've still got a long way to go before seeing this play out, right? A long, long way to go. We've got a long, long way to go, man. Filthy beats. Yeah, so as you can see, we've got horizontal there and upward sloping support line coming through there in terms of high lows being set there. If this is going to happen, this obviously does, ascending triangle does tend to use mean continuation to the upside. So yeah, definitely something to be looking out for there for the future. But I would say overall here, still fairly bearish, annoyingly. Yeah, still fairly bearish. These lower highs are really, really quite strong here. In order to really get up and see a trend reversal, they need to get to about 94 there, and that's obviously a long, long shot there. A long shot. You only get one shot. I think I'm going to call it a day, guys. Going to call it a day. Thank you ever so much for tuning in. Do appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow. What day are we tomorrow? Are we Friday already? No way. Yeah, Friday already. Damn. Damn. A bit annoying, but it is what it is, right? Yeah, so thank you ever so much for tuning in, guys. I will be back tomorrow for another nice probably hour and a bit stream. Might even do a bit of a longer one on a Friday there. Thank you ever so much for tuning in. Do appreciate you. But for now, it's gonna be peace out and goodbye from me, Crypto Chester.